already know this is Punch Wrong Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself. Ladies and gentlemen, the former unified welterweight champion of the world, Keith Tom Thurman, has declared Errol Spence a liar. A liar. Y'all already know on the channel, we declare liars as the Mr. Pinocchio of the week. Oh, boy. Hey, Errol Spence, have you ever requested a fight to Haymon that you want to fight Keith Tom Thurman? Of course. Errol Spence, have Keith Thurman ever received a contract with your name on it? Now, of course, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not saying that Errol Spence is a liar, but Keith Thurman is. And this is what I've been trying to say for a couple of years now for the people that haven't to ever discuss boxing with me. And, you know, the dilemma of Keith Tom Thurman and Errol Spence is always a hot topic. You know, it's always a hot topic. A lot of people feel like Keith Thurman was ducking Errol Spence. He's avoiding Errol Spence. He don't want to fight Errol Spence. He's afraid. He's scared. And all the time, people be like, yo, he been calling out Keith Tom Thurman since 2015. He's been calling out Keith Tom Thurman for a long time. And even Errol Spence have said it also. I've been calling out Keith Thurman for a long time. I don't even fight with him no more. I don't give a damn. He fake. But I always tell people that a real call out in the sport of boxing is when you receive a contract. And when you receive a contract and you say, I don't want to sign it, then that's an official duck, ladies and gentlemen. I've been saying it on my channel time and time again. See, a lot of people, they get hyped. I understand the sport of boxing, you know, they love the trash talk. They think it's hype when somebody calls somebody out and they don't pay attention or they don't fight. You think that person is ducking, that person is avoiding. No. The only time you really duck and you really avoid in the sport of boxing is when you get that contract and you be like, nah, I ain't trying to fight him. Nah, I don't want to sign. That's an official duck. Keith Tom Thurman said it a couple of years ago. Like I said, I say it time and time again in my videos. He said it a long time ago, especially on that day when Lubin fought Charlo, and Errol Spence and Keith Tom Thurman was in a conference table, right? Having a press conference, and Keith Tom Thurman, when Errol Spence said, well, they not answering the call. They've been trying to duck me from the beginning. I've been wanting to Keith Tom Thurman fight for a long time, and he ducking or avoiding. Keith Tom Thurman said easily, I ain't never seen a contract with Errol Spence's name on it. And I said it. What did Errol Spence say after that? He stood quiet. He ain't say nothing else. He ain't say nothing else throughout the whole press conference. You know why? Because that's the truth. That's the truth. See, one thing about Keith Tom Thurman, he keeps it just real. He tells you straight up whether you like it, whether you don't like it. Because I understand from a casual's point of view, I understand casuals as well. Because I understand they don't know better. They don't know too much of the sport of boxing. I understand that PBC fighters, they don't have a promoter, right? So these guys actually have to answer promoters' questions, managers' questions, which you already know that Haymon is cast to the friendly ghost. He's not here to talk to the fans. He's not here to talk to the press. So Keith Thurman is also a self-promoter. So he needs to answer these questions. And the thing is, Keith Thurman keeps it so real when it comes to the business of boxing. We hate when fighters talk like businessmen. We just want fighters to talk like, yo, put them in front of me and I'll take care of them. Put them in front of me and I'll fight them. I'll fight anybody they put in front of me. How many times I said that in this channel? I fight anybody they put in front of me. They put in front of me. Who is they? That's a constant. That's one of the slogans in the sport of boxing when you're talking about matchmaking and anticipating the fight. All the fighters say the same thing. I fight whoever they put in front of me. If Al Haymon ain't putting Errol Spence in front of Keith Thurman, then the fight ain't gonna happen. Vice versa. Vice versa, ladies and gentlemen. If Al Haymon do not put Errol Spence in front of Keith Thurman, it ain't happening. Vice versa. That goes to all the fighters in whichever promotional company, management, and whatever. If the promoters don't put that box in front of you, then no. The thing is that these fighters, there's a lot of fighters that claim to be the boss. So fans also hate when fighters be like, I'm the boss. I'm my own boss. They work for me. They work for me. Okay, so you should make the fight happen. I don't want to hear you say, well, Al Haymon. I don't want to hear that. So you got to take accountability. And at the end of the day, you know how I break this down. These boxers are my modern day warriors, modern day gladiators. They put their life on the line for pure entertainment. I always keep it real with them, y'all. I always keep it real. But I hold them accountable for their words. So I can actually gauge what's real and what's fake. What's accurate and what's not. If Errol Spence says to Bud Crawford in his face that I'm a boss and you got to answer to Bob Arum, then you know what? I don't want to hear Al Haymon's name when it comes to making a fight happen. You're your own boss. You're just the manager. You tell Al Haymon what to do, right? The manager doesn't tell the owner of a restaurant what to do. The owner tells the manager, yo, manage my place. Do this. The owners fire the managers. So, is Keith Thurman exposing the call-outs of these gentlemen? I think Keith Thurman is in a whole new mental space right now. And instead of him calling them right back, Keith Thurman is basically just talking about contracts. And you know what? These guys ain't answering back with contract talks. Errol Spence is not answering back. And this is the second interview that Keith Thurman had that he's talking about contracts. He said he never received a contract from Errol Spence. You know what? Bud Crawford, send me the contract. See, Keith Thurman is talking strictly business. You want me? Send me the contract, Bud Crawford. Errol Spence, stop faking the people. You never, and your team never send me a contract. Al Haymon never drew up a fight that we gonna fight. So let's keep it real. We got the same manager. You know what would be lovely also? If actually Al Haymon comes out and say something about this. That's what we need. We need Casper the Friendly Ghost to come over here and speak on this. But you know what? Every time when Keith Thurman talks about contracts, but Crawford didn't tweet nothing about sending any contract, and you don't hear Errol Spence talking nothing about, is it true? Is it true, Errol Spence? Come on. Is it true, Errol Spence? Have you ever sent a contract to Keith Thurman? Have you ever requested to Al Haymon to draw up a contract for y'all two to fight? Or this is just clout call out chasing? And ladies and gentlemen, that's what it is. That's what it is. Is Errol Spence lying to himself? No, he's lying to y'all. The call outs is not that Errol Spence is like trying to lie. No. Call outs is the beginning of build-ups. If he calls you out, the fans pick on it, and then fans, which picked on it very, very well with the help of Floyd Mayweather Jr., which he's the one that really started the Errol Spence, Keith Thurman back and forth ish, because Keith Thurman was calling out Floyd Mayweather. So a lot of Floyd Mayweather fans became Errol Spence fans, and that's what developed this Keith and Tom Thurman ducking Errol Spence. But Keith and Tom Thurman is talking contract, and I don't hear nothing, and I don't hear nothing coming from Errol Spence or Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford, yo, for the fans right now, let's hashtag send the contract. Send the contract, Bud Crawford. Send the contract. If Keith Thurman is lying, call him out on his bluff. But right now, Keith and Tom Thurman is saying, yo, my man, I wanted to fight this guy in November. Errol Spence, stop playing. We got the same manager. You never requested a fight. Show us the proof. Yo, we live in a reality show type of a reality show type of society right now. We want to see proof. We want to see proof now. Us fans, you know what? We got to be smarter in calling out the real and the fake. Let's be smart, fans. If they're gonna if they're gonna say something, let's analyze everything. Let me see the proof. Let's see the proof. That's like a dude in jail. He said he ain't no snitch. Yeah, let me see. Let me see his statements. Let me see your record. Let me see your file. Let's see if you really a snitch or not. I want to see proof. And Keith Thurman is saying, you know what? I ain't never received a contract. You never requested it. You never requested it to Al Haymon. Al Haymon never brought it up to me. So now, so Errol Spence is going to say Al Haymon is a liar? I want to hear it. Oh, I want to hear it. Let me know if y'all think if Errol Spence, if Keith Thurman calling Errol Spence a liar. Let me know if he's putting Mr. Pinocchio. I'm Errol boy. Who's a liar? Who's the liar? Is Keith Thurman lying? Is Keith Thurman bluffing? We ain't hear nothing from Bud. We ain't hear nothing from. All we hear is the same thing, and it's funny. Bud is sounding like Errol Spence all of a sudden when it comes to Keith and Tom Thurman. Keep his name out his mouth. Oh, shut up. Like, oh, we don't believe it or something like that. Whatever he was tweeting that time. I love Bud Crawford. You know what? I love Bud Crawford. I love a matchup with Bud Crawford and Keith and Tom Thurman. And God bless it to Errol Spence for coming out of that, you know, life-threatening situation, yo. We gotta speak more on Errol Spence getting back. He said that he needs to he needs his teeth. He needs his teeth so he could get back in the ring. So he could get back into sparring. I want these guys at 100%. I'm alright if these guys don't fight. I want to see a fight right away, but I'm okay because I think Keith and Tom Thurman also say he's 100%, but he's gonna need some sparring. Errol Spence gonna need some sparring. But Crawford is a gym rat. I don't think for real at this moment. I really don't think they ready for Bud Crawford, because Bud Crawford is a gym rat. And one thing about Keith and Tom Thurman that actually got me like on the interview, that actually got me like, what? You know what? I'm gonna be breaking it down on my podcast, so I could go back in depth. You already know, man. Go over to my podcast. Check out the Smelling Salt podcast. Check out the Smelling Salt podcast. I go in depth. You already know this is Punch on Boxing, baby. Yo, God bless. On to the next.